What do you think about disinformation? Because that's a huge topic down here. So how do you square the need for plurality and the true intellectual and ideological diversity that we all agree is good for democracy? And that's what we were talking about at the very start, right? Most people will say, yes, this is very important for democracy. But then but then everybody's got their skokie, not only in terms of hate, but in terms of, oh yeah, but this is beyond the pale.
And that is exactly the most threatened kind of speech in the United States today.
Oh, yeah?
Across the ideological spectrum, but I would say most prominently among liberals who are concerned about supposedly anti-vax and anti-mask, so-called disinformation. And you really put your finger on it, Adam, when you said it's one thing if we're talking about an intentional, specific lie that has direct adverse impacts. That's one thing. But if you have this vague, nebulous concept of information that could be misleading, it's the exact same problem we have with the nebulous concept of hate speech. I mean, you talk about the vaccine situation or the mask situation, just look at all the number of respected scientists and scientific organizations that have understandably changed and revised and amended their prior statements. Why? Because they were open-minded and new questions were raised and new evidence was received and new analysis was done. If we shut off that process, how are we going to have confidence that we're pursuing the truth? Remember the truth-seeking function that John Stuart Mill hailed. So in the United States, this is similar to what I've said about hate speech. There are several narrowly defined categories of false information that may be punished if they are intentionally false and if they directly cause certain specific harm. So, examples would include fraud. If you're intentionally deceiving somebody, they rely on your statement, they're going to rely on it to their demonstrable economic detriment. Perjury, lying in a court of law, obstructing the course of justice. Defamation. If you say something false intentionally that damages somebody's reputation and they can show demonstrable injury, even there, if it's about a matter of public concern or public figure, you have to show intentional or reckless lying because it's so important. It's more dangerous, our system has concluded, to allow some lies or misleading statements to go unpunished than it is to give the government the power, as the Supreme Court said, quoting George Orwell. We have no need in our system for a ministry of truth. It's for the individuals, not for the government, to decide what's true or false. And when you look at how even when were our defamation laws tightened up? During the civil rights era, because when you could more loosely punish for misleading disinformation, guess who was punished? It was the civil rights demonstrators, and it's happened in other countries that have anti-disinformation laws. They're being used systematically to punish critics of government policy, including those who are questioning the government's COVID policies. So disinformation can be harmful, but government power to censor disinformation is infinitely more harmful. And what we truly need, again, for the affirmative, we need critical media literacy skills. Even the most you've lived through it, and your parents or grandparents lived through it, even the most authoritarian, repressive regimes cannot completely stifle any kind of controversial speech, right? They can never suppress all hate speech, all disinformation, all extremist speech. And so as my economist friends, like my husband, say, You can't, it's like any form of prohibition. It's doomed to fail because you cannot completely eliminate the supply. Yeah. You have to eliminate the demand. Yeah. You have to inoculate people against the potential pernicious influence. Yeah. Yeah. They're going to be subject to it. So help them to deal with it. Yeah.